What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2017 career mode. Of course, we are still in the F1 2018 season mode, and today we are at Kuala Lumpur for the Malaysian Grand Prix. So first of all, let's dive into our laptop. Hey Miller, what's up, man? How are you doing? Alex P, welcome to the live stream. Bob Games, what's up, man? But yeah, as you guys can see, we have mixed conditions on the forecast for this Grand Prix weekend. We are beating Lewis Hamilton in terms of the rivalry by 6 points. We are still second driver within the Scuderia Ferrari team, but we are quite close to that purple side of the spectrum, which will probably get us an offer for the first driver position. Hey Adam, what is up, man? How are you doing? What happened in Singapore? We freaking won it. We freaking won. It was such a tough race. But yeah, moving on to the R&D. Let's see, we got an upgrade in the power unit. So it was the engine power upgrade, a minor one. So we pulled away a bit from Mercedes in terms of the general performance. Alfa Romeo also brought the upgrade, as well as McLaren, Haas, and the Martini Williams team. So, moving to the vehicle management, I'm gonna take, oh, that's exactly at 50, god damn it. 37, 18, 22, 26, 28, 40, 34. Should I go to the fourth power unit? Yeah, I think I'll go to the fourth power unit. I'll just switch to the fourth one. Hey Vili Manili, what's up, man? How are you doing? But yeah, that fourth power unit is going to be the one I'm going to use. The gearbox is still at 18%, so it's absolutely fine. So yeah, hey Alex, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? What's the season apart from Austria and Hungary? What happened at Austria and Hungary? Austria finished 7th, yeah, and Hungary was 8th. Apart from those races, we have never finished below 5th place, because Spain... Also, I don't remember Spain being the best race for us. Yeah, I think we were just off the pace with our strategy, so yeah, whatever. Yeah, I know it was you, but now I don't know what your name is supposed to be, you know, so... Yeah, I know it's still you, Rafa, but yeah. I just call you guys by whatever you have on the username, so that's that. But yeah, as you guys can see, we've been smashing since the third season. This is our most successful season in terms of podium finishes. This is our most successful season so far, which is great. We got back to the top step of the podium at Singapore. Hopefully, we can continue this streak here at Malaysia. So let's start with the qualifying session for... It's not the qualifying session, the practice session, to kick off the Grand Prix weekend of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Let's see how it goes.
Welcome to today's practice session of the Sepang International Circuit. We're approximately 60 kilometers south of Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. This 5.5 kilometer track provides all of the things that a racing driver could want of a circuit. Now, I'd like to tell you it's bright and sunny and we're enjoying some lovely warm weather for free practice today, but unfortunately, Anthony Davidson, someone's got the weather gods in an angry mood, and I think it's going to be a damp one.
Well, don't look at me, Crofty. I was hoping for a dry session like everyone else, especially the engineers down in the pit lane. They'll be the ones with the biggest concerns, as a lot of the answers they're looking for in terms of car setup and aero balance will now have to wait until it's dry. From a driver's point of view, there's a big responsibility when driving in these conditions during a free practice session, as there's very little to gain but a lot to lose, especially if you lose control of the car and end up damaging it. And if that does happen, it can put you on the back foot for the remainder of the weekend.
Yeah, it's raining for quite a bit. Hey, Adam, you got Air Cadets tomorrow? That's great, man. That's great, then. Good luck for your parade, then. The rain is heavier than Canada. Yeah, this is raining quite a bit. Hey, Faris Koreanic, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? 7, what's up, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So yeah, let's
specific problem areas on the circuit?
Before getting the setup, let's check the weather reports. Yeah, let's check the weather report. So, it will be a bit of rain for quali, but a dry race. It will be a dry race, crucially. So, I just don't need to do any testing on the rain. Hey Anthony, what's up, man? How are you doing? But yeah. Hey Little Blocks, what's up? Where is my Malaysia setup? What is it? Where is it? There it is. Salve is hello in Portuguese? No. Hello in Portuguese is hola. O-L-A. Hola. No crew tonight, sadly. They all left, yeah? Well, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. How are you doing, man? That's going to be tricky, Seven, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be hard. Hey Tristan, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? So yeah, let me just increase the downforce there. I'm just...
If you need to find some more time, remember that corner exit is more important than corner entry. Slow in, fast out, smooth on the power.
Yeah, don't worry, Jeff. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, let's just wait the rain out. Let's see how long it's going to be until this heavy rain stops. Okay, it's going to turn into light rain in 10 minutes time, or in-game 10 minutes time. And then will it dry out? Hopefully it does.
Right, I'll get these changes made.
Okay, 45 minutes until it dries out, so it's going to be fine. We aren't going to be able to complete all practice programs in this FP1, but we're going to get a good amount of them done. So yeah, it's going to stop raining in what, 30 minutes? 30 in-game minutes? Something along those lines. People are racing on the Inters. Esteban Ocon is currently the fastest so far. Okay, 20 minutes until it tries out. By the way, what are my quality predictions? I don't know. I didn't see practice, so I don't know who is having the better pace, or what is expected to be the best pace out of the teams. I don't know. But since Mercedes got that power unit upgrade, I expect them to get a 1-2 on the grid. That's what I think will happen. Yeah, 5 minutes until the track dries out, or the rain stops at least. Then we are going to wait a couple more minutes for the track to be completely dry. I don't want to get out there on a damp track. So yeah. I think it's fine now. Let's get out there and see how the car behaves with this setup. Let's see if I will have the need to do any sort of adjustments. Oh, you got pole? That's nice, man. That's nice, Adam. Yeah, that wasn't... I don't think Mercedes were having any issues getting the engine upgrade out. I don't think they were having any issues. What the fuck? Why is the car not braking? What? What? Hey Seb, what's up? I don't think Mercedes were having any issues getting the engine power or the power unit upgrade. God damn, what is the car doing? I don't think they got any issues getting the upgrades out there or fitted into the cars. It was just that they were waiting for this triple header, so that Ferrari would be in the back foot for all 3 of them races, and they wouldn't have enough time to react, and they would probably lose a good chunk of points in all of those 3 races. The crash between Vettel and Bottas was actually played very well into the hands of Lewis Hamilton, so they couldn't expect for a better result. Mercedes couldn't expect for a better result for the Brit. So yeah, they really maximized the potential of the power unit advantage, because I think that like them not being able to deliver the upgrade stuff kind of bullshit. With the amount of resources they have, for me that's bullshit. They were just waiting for the triple header. Yep, the car doesn't want to turn. Oh, what's the car? What is this car doing, man? Honestly.
We have a number of programs to run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams, so they're well worth running.
Like, it understeers and then oversteers if I try to turn to correct it by turning in more. It's so weird. Let me try again. Or maybe it's just me sucking at the game once again. This is my worst track, or one of my worst tracks in the game. Like, this track and Brazil are my worst tracks in the game. Okay, let's see how it goes now. I feel like my brakes have no... It's either like... It's weird, man. I feel like I'm carrying too much speed into every corner. Yeah, I know, 7. I know, 7. It's just that I'm not good at that track in this game. Like, in F1 2016, I was good at it. In this game, I'm not, for some reason. Maybe I just need a couple laps of practice. Yeah, into those slow corners, the car doesn't want to turn. It's weird. Maybe I should soften the suspension. But then wouldn't that make me understeer in the fast corners? It's weird. Maybe it's just these tires they are not the grippiest ever, the mediums are the hardest of the compounds available for this Grand Prix, we can. That might also play a factor. See there? Again. I went on the brakes and the car just didn't stop on time. I think I might have to increase the pressure. I might need to increase the pressure because I got that power unit, like the engine power upgrade. It might be it. I'm just carrying more speed into the corners than what I'm used to. That might be why I'm feeling like I'm always carrying too much speed into the entry of the corner. That makes the car understeer, and since I'm trying so hard to bring it back to the line while overspeeding, that unsettles the rear. That might be it. So I might just need to increase the brake pressure, because the car felt better with the changes I made now. The car is feeling a bit better. I'll just test it. I'll increase the brake pressure and see how it works. Yeah, I'll do that. So yeah, let's move to the tire management program. Can I try not to use flashbacks? I can try. I mean, this is practice. I don't think anybody cares about using flashbacks on practice. But yeah, for qualifying and the race, I try to not use them as much as I used to. And believe me, I reduced the times I use flashbacks since I started the career mode series. So yeah, I'm slowly minimizing the flashback usage. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever not use any flashbacks at all. Because again, like, I don't think it's enjoyable for you guys to see me lapping like in last place. If I have a crash and break my front wing, completely ruining my race, I don't think it would be fun for you to see me going in last place for the remaining 30 laps of a Grand Prix. You know what I mean? I'm losing time to the Delta somehow. Hey Ryan, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Tepelinker mod, what's that? What's that mod? Oh, I'm already 1 second off the Delta. God damn it, I need to be faster. Again, I had to go down to third. Wow, the Delta is quite hard for this one. Okay, let's get a better launch for this second lap.
We need to pick up the pace. We're not hitting our target. We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
Hey Alex, what's up, man? How are you doing? Yes, I do have the 2018 season mods. This is the 2017 game with the 2018 season mod on it. Like, the guys who created this mod are listed in the description. Again, god damn it. I can never get that corner right. Let me try it. Let me try it again. Then if I go down to third, I lose the rear. I need to practice that corner more. Not sure how to take it though. Is it raining? No, but it rained a while ago.
Let's speed up. Our tyre data is no good unless we're doing a representative pace. If we don't get our time delta back in the green, we'll need to rerun this program.
That was awful. Yes, I can do it, like it saves for me. It doesn't save for you, I don't know what it might be then. But the mod I have allows me to save the game still. Okay, I don't know how I am so close to the delta that time. This is practice, Miller.
Practice program over.
Got it.
That's all.
That took a while, but we did it nonetheless. Okay. Let me just set up a bit more.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Let me try that, see how the car works. Maybe that's it. But yeah, I started a new career mode with the game, with the mod. Where's the halo? This mod doesn't have the halo. Like, this mod only got the deliveries and the drivers and like the pit crew clothes and stuff, but it doesn't have the halo. But yeah, let's go to the fuel saving program. Not enough time, huh? I think I can get enough time. Yeah, it's in the title and in the description.
Sebastian is in P1. Sebastian sat in P1.
I'm not clickbaiting, like it's very clear in the title and the description that this is a mod. Yeah, it's going to be the last Friday, the penultimate Friday of August is when 2018 will be released. I should have lifted off into the corner, but oh my god, it's worse now, fuck. Nope, I'm having none of that. The car feels worse now. Yeah, it's going to get back to the motorhome, whatever.
The cars are now over the line.
Okay, so yeah, let's get back to the motorhome. I'm going to collect some... No, Miller, I know you weren't suggesting. It's just that previously, if you go see my China video, for example, people were suggesting that. I'm not. I know you weren't. It's just that I've seen people suggesting that before. So yeah, let's get to the laptop. We got some nice resource points. Let's go to the second practice session. Why do I want to start from P17? I'm not starting from P17. That was practice. I want to start from pole. If I could, I would like to start from pole.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Hey PO Trek, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? You got 3 race wins in 100% distance. That's great, man. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, let's get back to the track. Let's see how the car behaves. I'm just trying stuff at the moment because I'm really not sure how the car behaves, you know. So I'm not good with setups, so I have to mix and match to have a feel for it and see what is going to help me get the car to work the way I like it to. Hey Fabio Games, what's up? Oh, am I? I'm fine, man. How are ya? Williams, I think I might, I'm still not sure, but like, next season I'll start with Toro Rosso, and then when the 2018 game comes out, I'll either do McLaren or Williams. But I won't do any of those teams until the launch of 2018. Still under serious fuck. Yeah, they do have a good engine. I mean, not in this mod and probably not as well in the 2018 game when it comes out, but I keep on turning in too early for that corner.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Ah, god damn it. Let me try that again. Yeah, I'm still not feeling comfortable in this car. Still like,
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
See that? Like, what the fuck? Now I lost the rear and they're braking. Yeah. Yep, this car is driving like a piece of shit at the moment. God damn it. It's weird. You know what? I'll just pick up an online setup and see how the car behaves. I'll grab one from the Steam Workshop. Give me a second. Yeah, I got an upgrade. Got a setup, I mean, not an upgrade. Refresh. There's that one. Let's see how it goes. 5.5. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I'm not going. Should I be doing 5.5 setup? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if I should be doing that. I'm going to do at least 6.6. And yeah, let's see how the car behaves then.
We're fifth in the speed trap, 292.1 kilometers per hour.
Okay, it feels more stable on the corners at least. Oh yeah, this one is much better. Okay, I think next lap I'll be able to get purple.
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you
Hey Hugo, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Hey Joaquin, what's up, man? How are you doing? But yeah, I think this lap we are going to get purple. Not the quickest entry, but I was just trying to save fuel. Hey Sid, what's up?
Sebastian is in P3.
Oh, you you dropped the difficulty? Well, everybody, like, man, as long as you have fun with the game, I don't care what you do, you know, like, it's fine. But yeah. Level AI 110, yes, I use 110. The only assist I use is the racing line, as you can see. That's the only assist I ever use, is the racing line. Because in order to talk with you guys, I like talking with you guys quite a bit. So in order for me to be able to do that, I can't be focusing on the track as much, so I need the racing line. Because yeah, it's not about me being like the best driver ever at the game, it's just I think I'm a decent enough driver for you guys to enjoy it, but I also want to communicate with you guys, and that's why I use the racing line. It's not like it's not about treating this game like a simulation, you know. Okay, let me just adjust it a bit more. I would like to have a bit more turn in. Maybe 7.7, or is there anything else I can do? Maybe do that. Oh, if you win all the races by that much, then maybe you should up the difficulty to at least 103. Yeah. Oh, it's 7, so that's why. So that's why. Let me try that. See how the car behaves. Let's go for the qualifying pace program now. See how the car goes when we are actually pushing it to its limit. Or as close to that limit as we can get it. I mean, of course, if you want a challenge, because if you want to win by 30 seconds every single time, then yeah, it's it's absolutely fine for you to race at 100 AI. Hey, once again, it's you bought the game, most likely, right? So you play it however you want it. Have I played it yet? No, the box is still sealed. I was looking to get a wheel for the Xbox. I'm lifting off as if it was a fuel saving program. Oh, I suck. Let me do that again. Oh, and it's raining now. Fuck my life. Hey LCR, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? I'm losing straight line speed just because it's starting to rain a bit. Yep, nope. I'm taking none of that. Yeah, I'm getting back to the garage. I'm going to do it in the third practice session, it looks like. I don't know for how long it's going to rain. So, how long is it until the rain stops? Let's take a look at it. Looks like it will stop in 10 minutes, so it's okay. But yeah, Valtteri Bottas is currently fastest. He's beating Leclerc. I mean, I got the Alfa Romeo to be a great car, but yeah, they're not going to be the best ever. 5 minutes until rain stops, there or thereabout. A brief summary of my career so far. It basically took me 3 seasons to win my first championship with Alfa Romeo. I didn't win the constructors, That was Mercedes, if I believe, but I did win the Drivers' Championship, so I decided to take the jump to Ferrari, and this is my first season with Ferrari. I'm leading the championship by 60-something points, so yeah, that's great. Hey, Carpet DM, hey, Mary, welcome to the live stream, guys. How are you doing? So yeah, where is it? Qualifying pace. Let's do this. Yep, the sun shines once again over the Sepang International Circuit. Taking it wide so I can carry a bit more straightened out exit. Why am I losing so much speed down the straight? Can I buy a F1 2018? I will buy it. I will pre-order it. Yeah, I feel like I should increase the brake pressure again. Come on, car. Ah, that was a bad exit. Hey Gap 2000, welcome to the live stream. Let's see, can we get the Delta? We got fast sector 2. Bad exit once again. Looks like I'm suffering on corner exit. So yeah, the car still needs a few adjustments. Yeah, I mean, 2017 was the best game of F1 by Codemasters so far. So if they keep improving on it, each iteration is going to be better than the previous, so yeah. Now let's return to the garage. Yeah, the car is not it's not behaving as I like it to behave. So yeah, going to have to do something about it. Just don't quite know what, to be honest. Don't quite know what I should do.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
Let me try that. Let's try again, see how it goes. Oh, shut up about the rain, man, I know. I'm still losing time down the straight for some reason. I lowered the wings. But yeah, now I have too much ballast on the car. Or the ballast is too much to the rear. Turned in early once again, because I suck at the game. God damn it, why do I keep on doing that at that corner? You know what I need? I know what I need. I know what this car needs. Yeah, I know what this car needs. Now my tires are cooked, so I probably won't be able to get the time anyways. But people making the setups, I shouldn't be talking too much because I don't know how to make them. But people have these habits of making the front ride height higher than the... If you get it lower, the car turns easier if you get the front lower than the rear. I don't know why people don't make that, but yeah. Yeah, let me try that one last time, and if I can't get it, I'll move on to the race pace simulation. Okay, now let's see how the car behaves. Let's do this. Look at the amount of time I'm losing there. No idea why. Now it's under steering. Ah, this I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll move to the race strategy program, and it's going to be it. Then I'll move to quali. Hopefully it doesn't rain while I'm doing this. It's both. First of all, I suck at this track. Second of all, this Ferrari, I don't know, man. It's under steering. It's hard to set up. I think it's a combination of both, actually. Turn! See that? No, like this is now the recommended. Softs are recommended for the race pace simulation. I'm losing time because the car feels like it's underpowered apparently compared to the Delta. Hey Diogo, what's up man? How are you doing? Yeah, freaking hell, okay. We need to improve on that. Okay. I'll just shut up for a bit and focus on the track, See what I can get from it. Oh, the understeer. Fuck me. Red Bull or Ferrari? I prefer Red Bull. I like their livery more. Yep, I'm not getting green. Oh, this is hard. Let me... I have another idea. Hey Don Juan, what's up man? How are you doing? Let me do that, and let me do that.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
Let me... Yeah, that's what I'm going to try now. Okay, less time. Let's do this. Oh, a weather change is expected now. God damn it. Yeah, I'm going to be slower down the straights, but I don't care. I just need to be quick through the high-speed corners. And then the technical last sector. Come on, let's do this. Hey Rehan, welcome to the live stream. I can't go for Rich Mix for this practice program because I want it to be representative of my race pace, and at the race I'll be using standard, not Rich, you know. At least most of the time, so it wouldn't be representative if I was using Rich Mix for the entirety of this. Why am I increasing the wing angle and getting more understeer? I even increased the ballasts. I don't know what's going on anymore. This doesn't make sense. Yeah, I got grass there because I suck. Okay, let's do that again. Finally, I got that corner done decently. Now we're going to bed? Okay man, see you later then. Have a good night, Carpet. Yep, and the rain comes down and I'll lose the delta. Just as I was finally getting it. It's also quite dumb that I'm losing straight line speed just because it's raining. Like, look at this. It's just because it's raining I'm losing that much speed. It's just dumb, but whatever. Let's get going to quali then.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves.
Oh, looks like Vettel got top. I mean, at least let Vettel get it. If Vettel is... I don't mind Vettel being quicker than me. He's like over 100 points behind. Delta is my life. Oh well. But yeah, at least that time the car was behaving better. So... I think I know what to do more. So yeah, let's go to qualifying session, let's see how it goes. I think I know what to do now. I think I'm getting to the solution. Even though it's going to rain, unfortunately, it's going to rain for Q3, I believe.
Feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't.
Yes, I will, Don Juan.
And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions, so any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all
Rain
up to
for a
the
race
drivers.
now.
Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature, who can hit their apexes. No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I just need to be quicker down the straights. Into the corner, sorry. Yeah, it's going to start raining in how long? I know it's going to rain sometime, but I just don't know how far away the rain is. Not in 20 minutes at least, which is great. It's going to rain midway through Q2, I'm expecting. See that? 45 minutes from now it's going to be raining. So yeah, currently it's Ricciardo on top, and we are going to get out there ourselves. Ah, goddammit, I need to remove the fuel. I forgot about that earlier. Come on. Yeah, remove fuel. Get out there, boys. Let's do this. Yeah, get out there.
We're ready.
Okay. If I could get the slipstream off of someone, that would be nice. But I don't think I will. Because there are the Mercedes in front of me, both of them coming out at the same time as I am. Okay, the car feels better on the turn-in. I'm just afraid of how it will be.
We're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
I'm a bit suspicious of how the car will react in heavy fuel, because all of the practice programs are done in relatively low fuel. So if I was understeering there, how bad is it going to become race time? You know what I mean? On the other hand, the car feels amazing now in qualifying. Ricciardo goes for another fastest lap, just beaten by his teammate, as both of them are on the soft compound, interestingly. So yeah, let's start our first flying lap. Six-tenths slower in the first sector. That's going to go well. Freaking hell, man. Full throttle through there, which is nice. Let's cross the line. Freaking hell, I actually got knocked out. Okay. Yeah, that first sector was awful. Bloody hell. And yeah, Vettel is getting the best lap times of his life. Just to rub salt in the wound. I couldn't even beat those guys on softs. Fuck, I'm bad at this game. God damn it. Oh well. It's going to be an interesting race then. It's going to be an interesting race indeed. We're going to have to be a bit lucky in order to get a good result, I believe. But I have the gap. I have a 80 what is it? I have a 60-point gap to second place in the championship, so I can have a bad race. It's just, yeah. As always, I'm going to try my hardest to win, and of course, but yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah, whatever. Hamilton got a point on me. Failed both targets. Yeah, that was close. But yeah, let's listen to Emma Jenkins with the targets for the race.
Hi, Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
P16 to P1, I'll definitely try, man, but let's see how it goes. So the target is 6th or higher and to beat not Sebastian Vettel, but Lewis Hamilton. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to change scenes in OBS. By the way, let me just check. What do I need to do to get that one? A couple more points. Okay. Okay. But yeah, guys, I'm just going to change scenes in OBS and I'm going to get back to you guys on the starting grid for the start of the Malaysian Grand Prix. See you guys in a few seconds.
From uncompromising heat to unrelenting storms, you never know quite what you're going to get here in Kuala Lumpur. The inaugural race in 1999 was the last of 4 Grand Prix victories for Northern Ireland's Eddie Irvine. I wonder who'll be adding their name to that history today. Five lefts and 10 rights make up the 15 corners of Sepang's 3.4-mile circuit. A track where the weather always threatens to play a deciding factor. The drivers will be subjected to forces in excess of 4G and heavy braking zones in 4 of these corners, 2 of which come at the end of DRS zones into turn 1 and to turn 15. So as we look ahead to what I hope will be a very entertaining race, I have to ask Anthony Davidson what you expect to see in terms of strategy today. I mean, do you expect a lot of tyre management? A lot of fuel management?
Well, don't we always? I don't expect these are going to be any more important than usual, if I'm honest. What I do expect, however, are a lot of drivers getting into the pits early for some kind of undercut on fresh rubber. If you can pit before the person in front, have a good stop and drive a blistering outlap, there may be 1 or 2 seconds to be gained. If anyone gets stuck behind another car, for example, that will be the go-to strategy, surely.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and Grosjean, Hulkenberg, Perez, Alonso, and Esteban Ocon, Magnussen, Van Dorn, Pascal Wehrlein, and Palmer, Sainz, and a Ferrari, Marcus Ericsson, and Felipe Massa, Stroll, and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Again, as you guys can see, entirely dry race, which at least is good for us. But yeah, let's see how it goes then. Let's go for it. As you know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Sainz with not the greatest start, we lose the back end. Ericsson gets already past us and past the Spaniard. I have Sirotkin on my inside as we are going into the rundown of turn 1. Everyone breaks so early. I'm restarting that. Why are people breaking that early? Like, what the fuck, man? The braking zone is the 50-meter marker. People are braking before the 100. Like, that's how early they were braking. I was that far away, and I still smashed into them. Okay. Okay. Guess that's how you want to do it.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, game. We can play that game. Let's do this then. Lights out, and away we go. A poor start from Pierre Gasly as we get a bit of wheel spin off the line. Stroll with a good start. I think I can say yes. Ericsson is blasting away. Once again, Gasly is in front of me once again as I'm going to switch lanes to the inside into turn 1 and got myself side by side with Charles Leclerc. The Monegasque is going to try to have a go as the track switches to the left-hander and it's going to get the inside line. It's now a traction battle as we go now into turn number 4, I believe this is. Let's go into the braking zone. People once again brake so early. No, I can't restart the game. The AI can cheat all they want, but I can't restart. Hey Will, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Okay, so yeah, through this double apex right-hander.
It's a decent start.
Van Dorn right in front. Look at how early they're braking. Yep, that was exactly what I was afraid of. The car on heavy fuel is, yeah. It's going to be fun. Yeah, taking back now this back straight. Of course, DRS is not enabled just yet. As I think it was, yeah, it was Van Dorn overtaking Hülkenberg, wasn't it? Down the inside into turn, into the last corner. Yeah, I know, Don Juan, I know, man. Oh my god, it just turns into me.
The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
Like Charles, man. Stuff, I'm flashbacking that. He completely turned into me. This AI have complete no awareness. Yeah, I don't really care about who's playing at Rock in Rio right now. Like, I'm just not interested in any of the other bands. I went to Rock in Rio to see Muse and that was it. Don't really care too much. And that was Ericsson trying to get advantage of my poor exit out of the turn 2 hairpin. Going to have a bit of work once again to try and get on those guys. Yeah, everybody's pulling away because but yeah, we are going to need a bit of luck to get even a top 10 finish, I believe. This is going to be a tough one. Yep, Ericsson goes down the inside. I have to concede the space he needs. Oh, he still got his nose in there. I thought I was cleared because the arrow was white, not red. But turns out he actually had his front wing on my rear wheel. so I had to still give him the space. I couldn't use the full width of the road there. As Charles Leclerc in the meantime overtook Nico Hülkenberg, and I'm guessing he is pressurizing one of the Force Indias, or maybe Van Dorn, I'm not quite sure. DRS is now enabled for everybody who is under 1 second away from the car in front at the detection zone, which is a couple corners behind the DRS zone. Ericsson has another go at me. I'm going to come back at him. He gives me the space, no contact, and the car tries to kill me. So Sainz Ivan is going to get a better run. He has DRS wide open. And there he goes. Yeah, this is so weird because the setups worked so well with the other cars, but they don't work with the Ferrari. So I don't know what it is. But yeah, this car is being quite difficult. Again, I have a 60-point lead, so I can take it, but still. It's not the most preferred outcome. Go for it. DRS, yes, we do have DRS. I have DRS and Gasly is still closing in on me. There's nothing I can do at the moment. I'm just waiting for a well-timed safety car at this point. Hey Fever, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Where did I qualify? P16. Because yeah, I don't feel comfortable in this car. The setup, I couldn't find a setup that worked. My qualifying pace is not quick and my race pace is not quick as well, so... Yeah, right. Hey McLaren, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Hey man, thanks a lot for the sub. Welcome to the live stream, man, once again. And yeah, hopefully you will be able to enjoy the live stream today, even though I don't know, man. I can't find a setup that works with this car and with this track. I should use 7.7 wings. I am using 9.9 wings because this car is so understeery. I don't know, man. You guys should get this mod and race with the Ferrari. It's a very understeery car for some reason. So I don't know, man. The setups that worked very well with the Alfa Romeo are absolute dog shit with the Ferrari. So yeah, the race today is not going to be my most successful race ever. But as always, I'm going to try my best, see what I can do. Maybe we can get lucky, potentially, with a safety car or something like that. So Let's see how that goes. But yeah, McLaren, once I was looking at chat. Fuck. Nope. Oh well.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
No, this is a mod. This is like it's in the title and in the description. This is the 2017 game. I should use soft suspension. That's the thing. Like the setup worked with every other car I ever drove. I didn't need to change it, but with this Ferrari, the setup all of a sudden sucks.
Right, come in at the end of this lap. Understood? Copy that.
I can't do that and Now I'm trying to minimize the amount of flashbacks I use, but yeah, that's like. Let's see then how the viewership goes, because I have people telling me to not to disable flashback and stuff, and I always tell them, would you guys enjoy watching me go in last place for 50 laps because I got my race ruined because of an incident? And yeah, I mean, people would enjoy it, apparently, if they keep on telling me to disable flashbacks. So I'll put that to the test and see how that goes. This is a good opportunity to do that. But yeah, R3 went on a set of softs as he crashed into me, breaking his front wing as well. So yeah, I already had poor pace, now I had an extra pit stop as well, so... Let's see how it goes. Again, hopefully I get a lucky pit stop with a safety car period. But is he doing a mod, career mode with Ferrari? Because I don't know, he might be using a different mod. If he's using a different mod, then the performance of the car is different and the setup might not be effective as well. But then again, it's kinda too late now for me to see that, because this will be my last season with Ferrari anyways. I'm quite confident I'll be able to win the championship. I have a 60-point gap to second place in the championship, so I can take this bad race, and yeah. But yeah, that's just how it goes. Sometimes the AI is just OP.
Right, some information on Hamilton. They're retiring from the race.
Well, there goes the second place in the championship. Has he just retired? Safety car? Like, Hamilton retired... He retired at Italy. He retired now. How many times has he retired in the last couple of races? He's retired a lot in the last couple of races, or at least I feel like it.
Has just entered the pits. Sebastian is in the pits.
Was it a collision with Sebastian then? Why is he pitting? Did they get a warning for collision or something? No, just mechanical failure for Hamilton. So, I don't know why Vettel is in the pits. Maybe it's just going in early, going for an alternate strategy, not sure. Maybe he was hoping for a virtual safety car. Again, no idea. Well, I mean, I guess he does spend a lot of time editing the races, right? I suppose. I can just do one of these live streams every single day because I don't need to put in the effort for editing And I would like to make those kind of videos, it's just that I don't have the time. With my day job, I don't have the time to do that, you know, and yeah, maybe in the future, if I ever get time, that would be nice to do those kinds of videos, but for the time being, the best I can do is just live stream every single day and see where it gets me. As Verstappen goes for a fastest lap of 1:35.4, was that it? I didn't quite catch how many tenths he did on that lap, but as I got a purple middle sector though. Okay. Hartley is pulling away from me. It's how OP the AI is at this track. What kind of work I do? I work in the financial department at a private hospital. And I'm sorry, man, I'm not going to tell you how much I earn. Like, that's... I don't think that's relevant in any way, so... Yeah. But yeah. It earned me enough to help me start YouTube, because I had to wait 6 years until I got a job. Because I wanted to do this back in 2010, it's just that I couldn't afford to get the equipment to do the quality I wanted. So I had to wait until I got a job to start YouTube. But yeah, it's not really about the job, it's about how much time I spend traveling to the job and from my workplace. Like, it's a 1.5 hour commute each way, so I spend 3 hours per day on traveling time, you know, and I could do a lot with those 3 hours. I mean, yeah. Am I losing time to Hartley still, or what? I'm improving my lap times. English is my second language? Yes, I'm Portuguese. So yeah, English is my second language. I should have brought the water bottle with me. Purple second sector again. Hey Gap, what's up? Okay, I feel like my pace is improving. What about the AIs? I don't feel like I'm catching too Hartley. Is he still posting... Is he still posting personal best after personal best, just like I am? Like, this is weird. yeah, I'm making personal bests after personal bests, and it's still pulling away. So I don't know what that is about, considering I'm on a Ferrari and he's on a Toro Rosso. But okay. Well, there are people in the pits, but I'm not going to catch them. You don't like Ferrari? You mean the team or this car in this game? Oh, you're right. You are already in the final lap? Wow, that... Why don't you like them? Like... I mean, I don't like any specific team, I just don't care. You know, it's, I just want to see a good race. As long as the race is good, I don't care about who wins. But to dislike a team, like, I don't understand, like... Actually, McLaren has been sucking for quite a while longer than Ferrari. So that's why I don't understand. How can you say Ferrari sucks when you apparently are a McLaren fan and you see the results they are getting? And it wasn't, after all, it wasn't because of Honda. Best F1 driver, it's always going to be Ayrton Senna. My answer is always going to be Ayrton Senna. For me, it's even better than Schumi, so telling me apart from Schumi is irrelevant. Yeah, I suppose this race is getting quite boring, right? But I'm sorry, guys. I just couldn't get the car hooked up for this race. I don't know, man. Am I being slow? You look at the lap times. Am I being slow? Am I sucking at this track? Am I bad? Or is the AI OP? Because I actually don't know. Is it me being bad at the track or the AI being OP? Like, what's happening? You know? Where would I have ranked Hamilton? Fifth, I would say. For me, top five. For me, top five. It would be Senna, Schumi, Lauda, Prost, Fangio. And then Hamilton, and I would actually rank Hamilton. Oh, so Sirotkin has a problem. Okay. I would rate Hamilton in the same spot as Vettel. Like, I don't think one is vastly superior to the other. They won their championships because they had the best car, and once you have the best car, you basically just need to That's the thing, how can you hate a driver or a team? Why do you spend the energy hating a driver or a team? I don't understand that idea, that concept, but to each their own. But yeah, I would rate Hamilton and Vettel basically in the same place. I think they would be tied in a ranking of some sort. I don't think they are far apart in driver ability. Each won their championships because they had the best car in their respective eras, you know, and yeah. After that, I don't know. I have to wake up at 7 AM? Yeah, I understand that. I know how that feels. I wake up at 6 every single day. Oh, Sirotkin comes out of the pits and is in last place. I'm not in last place anymore, guys. Robert Kubica next year for Williams. I actually don't care about him at Williams. Why should he suffer? Like, what do you mean by suffering? It's not his fault. Like, F1 is a team effort. You need good engineers in order to win a championship. Just because he was always in good teams, what is wrong with that? Now, I don't think Hamilton is a better driver than Hamilton. Like, what makes you think that? Like, I don't see how Hamilton is a better driver than Vettel, and I don't see how Vettel is a better driver than Hamilton. Just that. Unless you put them in the exact same car. If they were teammates, maybe we could establish a comparison. But yeah, it's completely different. But yeah, Robert Kubica at Williams, I actually don't think he deserves that seat. Like, why not put Giovinazzi there? Is Giovinazzi not better than Kubica? Is Verline not better than Kubica? Like, what's wrong with those two? You know? How are they not in an F1 car instead of Sirotkin or Kubica, you know? Hey serial killer, what's up man, how are you doing? Yeah, I would put Alonso up there. It's just that there are so many good drivers, you know. I think Hamilton and Vettel are better than Alonso, to be honest. But I'm not taking anything away from Alonso. He's a great driver. I love him personally, but I love him as a driver. It's just that, yeah, he's a good driver. But again, he won his titles because the car was the best. That Renault was the best car out of the field. That's why he won. Even previously, Schumacher had the best car in that Ferrari. That's why he won. You know, there's hardly a season that's actually quite close between the cars. Like, most seasons, there is a car that is the best. It might be by a lot, it might be by a little, but just having the best car gives you the best chance at winning a world championship. And usually, the best car wins the world championship. Because, yeah, the driver is the one doing the work on track, but it's the engineers and the aerodynamicists and people, lots of different roles go into building the car directly or indirectly, you know, and yeah, it's a team effort. It's not about the driver. Like, you could bring back Ayrton Senna from the dead and put him in a freaking Williams, he wouldn't win a championship. Just like he didn't win any championships when he was in Tolman in his first F1 team, you know. They had a good engine supplier before. They were just forcing them to do stuff that wasn't working. As you can see, Honda are doing well with Toro Rosso, and they are probably going to do well with Red Bull next season, or whenever they are joining. Like, Honda is not an entirely bad power unit. It was just McLaren was forcing them to do stupid shit, basically. Like, they were not giving a good environment for Honda to work, and that's why that car sucked. Like, the fault is entirely at McLaren. Because you now can see they are with the Renault, and that car is entirely different. You see, especially in the back end, it's entirely different than the Honda, because McLaren against Renault, they don't have the power to demand how they want the engine to be. It's either going to be how Renault wants it to be, or McLaren can go fuck themselves, and that's why that car is entirely different. And you can see, like, it's... McLaren can cry all they want about how good their chassis was last season, but at least this season it sucks. It just sucks. They brought a B-spec car and it still sucks. It's still too draggy. So yeah, it's their fault for their failure with Honda. Am I going to buy the new McLaren Senna? I would. I mean, I would. Yeah, because I'm a millionaire, right? Like, if I was a millionaire, I would if I liked the car. I don't think it's a pretty car. Maybe I haven't taken a good look and a good enough look at it. But from pictures, I usually, like, I buy Top Gear, the British release of Top Gear. I buy it monthly. I haven't seen a good angle of that car. It might just be my taste, you know, and to each their own, but I don't like the look of that car, to be honest. I'm entirely honest with you guys. I don't like it one bit. Yeah, but yeah, Red Bull are going to partner with Honda in 2019, McLaren. But yeah, Cyril, I'm good, man. I'm great. Well, I mean, this is actually, I mean, we could make a podcast right now, right? I could open Discord, I could invite you guys to Discord and make a podcast while I'm driving, because it's not like this race is going to have any action unless we get a safety car, right? So yeah, just ask me stuff. Let's make it a Q&A. Top Gear was brilliant when Jeremy... I liked it, but I like reading the magazines better, to be honest. It's crap now. I haven't seen an episode since Clarkson and Hammond and May are not there anymore. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I mean, it was never going to be the same thing, you know, and... Like, Clarkson has been making it... Clarkson and, like, that team had just been making it for so long. They had chemistry together, you know? It's... Their style worked, and... If you want to replace them, yeah, you can replace them. But you can't just try to replicate the style, you know? Because it's never going to be pulled off as well. And you have to give it time for the guys doing it, for the new guys doing it, to create... chemistry, you know? You have to be patient when you do a replacement like that to such iconic hosts. Yeah, I think iconic would be a good word. Is pineapple on pizza acceptable? I love it. I like it. I like it. I like pineapple. I like tuna on pizza. I don't know. I like it. But again, to each their own. If you don't like it, well, I'm sure there's something you like on pizza that I don't like, so I'm okay. It's pizza, right? So, am I saying I dislike McLaren? No, I don't dislike McLaren. I don't dislike any teams. I just don't like the fact that they tried to blame Honda for everything when they were actually the ones not giving a good environment for Honda to work with. You know, what's my realistic dream car? A Beamer. It would be like a BMW X6 or a Mazda CX-3. I like those new, like that kind of crossover car. I don't know, man. I like those. I really like those. I like the BM, like either the X1 or the X6. I like those. I like the Evoque. I forgot the brand, but you guys probably know what car I'm talking about. It's is it a Land Rover or a Range Rover? I always mix up those two, but it's the Evoque basically. You guys know about that. But yeah, I would like to get one of those kind of cars. A Mazda CX-3, a Beamer X1 or an X6 or a Evoque. Those are the cars I like the most. Like, if I was going to save up and to buy one car, realistically, I would like it to be one of those cars. If I'm going for a supercar, my dream car would probably be the Lamborghini Veneno or what's the name? The new Ford GT. But yeah, McLaren. I like McLaren as a team. Like, they have lots of history behind them. I don't have anything against any team. Like, inherently, you know. I don't have anything against Williams. I just think they should have picked better drivers. But other than that, I see how they were forced into those because they need the money. Because they are on the verge of bankruptcy. You know, like, it sucks, but that's really the reality of F1 right now. I don't have anything against McLaren. I just think they treated Honda very badly. And you see the results of an open partnership with Toro Rosso. Yes, they are not going to become world championship contenders. Oh, Porsche Carrera GT. I like that one, but that's that's from a long time ago. That's like Need for Speed Carbon days. Like, how young was I? How old is that car, man? Is it more than 10 years old, that car? I believe it is. Like, time flies, and you don't even notice it. But yeah, I was like, what, 13 when that car released? I'm 23. Well, I don't know. But yeah. Oh, I forgot I was still on lane mix. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Toro Rosso are not going to become contenders anytime soon, but at least they are doing, maybe not, are they doing better than last season? I don't know. I don't know the stats, but at least they are not, they are still Toro Rosso. They are still in that bottom half of the midfield for the most part, if they get a good weekend. If they don't, they are, yeah, in the bottom half of the grid. But did I see the new record lap on the Nürburgring, on the Nordschleife? I didn't see any footage of it, but I know the time. Yeah, I saw the news about that. That's just insane, honestly. Oh, Porsche is your favorite brand? Yeah, I actually, I like Lamborghini and Ferrari more than Porsche or Porsche. I don't know. It's just preference, you know. It's just, I don't know. Just aesthetically, I like Ferraris or Lambos more than the Porsches. Hey, serial killer, if you enjoy it, then you do you, you know? I mean, I just saw the news today. They might actually join in 2021. They might actually join in 2021. So, yeah. I mean, the first Porsche was the Volkswagen Beetle. Like, the Beetle was designed by Ferdinand Porsche. So yeah, there you have it. That's why they all look like it, because it was designed after it. Yeah, I think there are like where are they in terms of like motorsport? They still have like those GT2 and GT3 cars or whatever they are called, right? So they still have their motorsport programs, right? But are they in like a major competition? They are not in WTCC or WTTC or whatever it's called now. They are not in Rally. They are not in WRC. They are not in LMP1s anymore. They are not in NASCAR, they are not at Indy, they are not at F1, so, you know what I mean? They don't have, they are not represented in any major competition at the moment, unless there's something I don't know about. So, yeah, it would be nice if they joined, if they got another project, and if it was F1, that would be great. Are they in a major sport? I don't think they are. Are they? I don't think, at least. Oh, we have, yeah, we are going to get lapped. We haven't reached off distance yet. And here comes first place Verstappen. Like, they are fast enough to close in on me in 26 laps, but they are not fast enough to close in on me in a straight line. That's nice. Can you go? Yeah, Red Bull is my favorite team, but that's because I like their livery. I don't support them or cheer for them or anything. I don't think... that might be it, but I don't think... I don't know how it would affect them. Because Porsche weren't affected by it, it was only Volkswagen cars getting affected. Were there any Porsches detected with that? I don't think there were. I think it was only Skodas and Volkswagens or Volkswagens. Yeah, it was Volkswagen, it was Skoda, and I think that was it. I don't think any Porsches were. At least I don't think any of them were caught having that system that masked the emissions. So I don't know to what extent Porsche as an organization, and that includes their motorsport section, I don't know how much they would get affected by it, you know? What? It's not a good my position in the race? Yeah, like the car just sucks today. I don't know what I couldn't find any solution to it. Like, I don't know if it is the AI being OP. Okay, man. Have a good night then, serial killer. But yeah, I just couldn't find anything to fix the car. I don't know how to make it quick at this track. Like, I finished top 5 in an Alfa Romeo with this same setup. So... I don't follow motorbikes. I don't watch the MotoGP. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I just don't follow it. I'm not too interested in bikes, you know. I like cars is my passion, not motorcycles. I'm just going to flash back that one. Cause like, there's no point in me. I'm already last place. I don't think there's a point. Restart the race. It's not about the race. It's about the car performance. I can't do anything about it. Like I have Park Ferme on. I can't touch the setup. As soon as I go out for qualifying, I can't touch the setup. But yeah, I mean, I can take a bad race. I have, especially Hamilton, since Hamilton retired, I'm going to have a 60-point lead on him. Hey Speed Killer, what's up? Yeah man, I like if it's on the TV, if I catch any race on, I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to turn it off. For example, I catch sometimes I catch superbikes on Eurosport, and I enjoy watching those races, you know. I'm not going to switch channels when it's a superbike race going on, because I enjoy it. It's just that I don't actively follow it. If I happen to stumble upon it, it's great, but other than that, I just don't follow it actively. Why I don't retire? I don't know, like, do you guys want me to retire? Because, I mean, I feel like I still own you guys to at least complete the race or something, you know, like, maybe we could get a safety car and get something out of it, I don't know. If you guys are just not interested, I could retire, but... This is not about me just smashing AI and being the greatest driver of all times, you know, it's... Sometimes things go to shit. How's the car's condition? It's fine. It's just, it's either me being too crap at this circuit, or it's the car that I can't get to work the way I like it. I'm not comfortable in this car. I never was comfortable in this car the entire race weekend. So yeah. Like, the car is fine. The tires are fine. I'm going to actually take these tires until the end, I think. Like... First woman in an F1, I saw a video about that, but I don't remember. It was quite a while ago that... it was like in the 60s or something. Something along those lines. That we had the first female driver. That's the thing, like, why is there a distinction between a female driver and a male driver? Like, it's a driver. Like, that's true equality when you don't... If you don't point out the difference... Like, if you point out the difference, then it cannot be equal, because there's a difference. You know? What's my verdict for Portugal, Uruguay? In the entirety of the year of 2018, Uruguay hasn't conceded one goal. At friendlies, like in any official match held in 2018, Uruguay has never conceded even one goal. So they have never been scored on in 2018. And I think Portugal I don't think Portugal is going to be the ones doing that. I think we might lose like 2-0. I think it's going to be a Uruguay win. I don't think we are playing good enough. Like, the guys are waiting for Ronaldo to do everything, and yeah. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, it was Maria Teresa. Hey Matthias, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? First of all, let me apologize for sucking today, but we have Ronaldo, but Ronaldo can't carry the team an entire tournament. Like, I'm sorry, man. I love Ronaldo. I would love him to have success. I'm not Ronaldo's #1 fan. Like, there are things I don't like about him because nobody is perfect. But I'm not going to judge him because, like, he's, at least as a human being, he's probably a much better human being than myself. At least he's accomplishing stuff. I'm just on my ass sitting on my chair talking about him, you know. He's not talking about me, that's for sure. Like, he doesn't even know I exist. He probably doesn't even care about my existence. So there's that. But I don't think they can carry. Sorry, I don't think he can carry every single game. He's a great player. I think he's the best player in the world at the moment. So maybe he could pull something out of a hat, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. I think the entire team is playing too much like shit for Ronaldo to be able to do anything about it. Oh, you have... Is that a spin or is that a DNF? Oh, it's a puncture! It's a right... no, sorry, it's a rear left puncture for Daniel Ricciardo. So, I'm not scoring any points. Second place in the championship, Hamilton has retired. And now third place in the championship, Ricciardo has a puncture. Okay. Okay. I mean, Japan beat Colombia, so everything can happen in a football game. But, I mean, there are patterns, right? Portugal overall are playing like shit.
Switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Confirmed.
I shouldn't have done this. You know what? No, no, no. I'm not going to the pits just yet. Because then I'll get stuck behind the safety car. I will pass I will overtake the safety car and then rejoin the pack. So I basically unlap myself. You know what I mean? It's coming home, right, Miller? I swear to God, man. Oh, I've seen so many of that on Twitter, man. I don't know if people are just making it as a joke or if people actually believe it. I mean, Portugal won the Euros, England could very well win the World Cup. I mean, I think England would kick Portugal's ass if they played today. You know, like, yeah. Again, yeah, another example. Korea beat Germany. How the fuck, in what alternate universe, like, whoever placed a bet on Korea must be rich by now. I was actually going to make a few bucks because I had the idea of betting for Japan against against Colombia, and Japan won. So yeah, I would probably get a few good stuff from that, a few good heroes from that, but I didn't, because that's my luck. I'm going to pit next lap. Oh yeah, you guys didn't get through as well. Wait, no. Oh yeah, it was Colombia and Japan, right? Yeah, so Poland got out. Yeah, it was Poland and Senegal. I actually thought Poland was the favorites. I don't know. Did they not play? Like, Marek, what do you think about it? Were you expecting them to play better or what? Past Magnussen? Okay.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Hey, I'm unlapping myself, boys. Getting there. I'll pit next lap. I need to build a gap to the safety car. Yeah, 3 lions on a shirt. That's another one. But yeah, I saw Poland. I saw Poland as the favorite of that group, and they got knocked out. So that was... Well, tell that to the Dutch. I'm sure they're going to be happy with that. Right, Seb? Yeah, the safety car is in this lap, so... Oh well. Feels bad. At least I'm not in last place anymore, guys! I'm not in last place anymore. Austria the same, but I mean... I think you would agree, the Netherlands have far superior expectations to Austria, right? Oh my god. Oh, it's the master... Okay, okay. I mean, not like I care, to be honest. Like, the only game I saw of Portugal, I barely saw Portugal-Spain, because I thought we were going to get our ass kicked. I actually think it was Spain who played poorly, not Portugal that played well, because both teams sucked. Like, that game ended 3-3. Like, it could have been Like 6-3 for Spain. I think both teams sucked, to be honest, at that game. I barely saw it. Oh, I mean, Seb, you guys beat Germany, but also did South Korea. You know? Come on, in terms of like the quality of the team, I think it's fair to say the Netherlands have higher expectations of them. You know, like. But yeah, the top 3 in the championship are not going to score any points, which is great for me. Ah, okay. That's the thing, sometimes you can't really tell by text, right? So yeah. But yeah. What happened? I suck. It's a combination of me sucking at this track, the AI being very good at this track, and me not ever being comfortable in this car. Like, nothing went my way. I qualified in P16 and couldn't ever get anything done. I was a lap down. A safety car just came out because Ricardo got a puncture. I was able to unlap myself. And I pitted like 3 laps ago on the last safety car lap, so yeah. And I just need 16 more laps to take these tires home, and I think I can do that safely. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just a bad race overall. I mean, just sometimes that happens. You're never serious? Okay. Oh, too many play. Okay. But yeah, overall, I just don't have faith in Portugal. I didn't have faith in Portugal at the Euros, so hey, maybe it works. I don't think we will work. It will work because in this World Cup, we already won a game in regulation. We already won a game in 90 minutes, which we didn't accomplish at the Euros. We always won at overtime or tied in the group stage. So we didn't win a single game within 90 minutes at the Euros, and we did it already at the World Cup, so I don't think we are going to even get past Uruguay. That was our mistake. Hey, Matrixel, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? What? Portugal played against Wales in at the Euros? I don't even remember that. I remember ourselves almost getting our ass kicked by Iceland. That I do remember. Why the racing line? I always use the racing line. There are just some tracks, Canada, Italy and Spa, I can race without it, but every other track I use racing line. First of all, because it's not about me being the best gamer ever. It's basically about me being, I think I'm decent at the game to entertain you guys, but it's about talking with you guys. It's about having some time talking about F1 and other things with you guys, and for me to do that, I can't be focused on the track. And that's why I use the racing line. Because if I have to focus on the track, then you might as well just watch time trial videos. Because, yeah. Yeah, Magic Cell, that's how I play. Okay, Gap, see you later, man. Have a good night. Oh, was it in the semis? I didn't even remember that, Alex. That's how much of a shit I gave about Portugal in those Euros. I didn't even remember. Verstappen has a puncture. So Ricciardo had a puncture, and like 10 laps after, it's Verstappen. No, I didn't use them for. I don't use it for certain tracks, and even for those tracks, I don't usually use it. If it's raining, I'll use it because I don't know the braking zones at rain, because I don't practice them. So yeah, it would be cool if we got another safety car because of that puncture from Verstappen, but that would be giving me too much of a helping hand, right? So yeah. But yeah. No, I'm glad that's fine with you. I've had people just try to... I have people who feel like they are superior to me because they don't use the racing line. Which, like, I don't care, man. I bought for the game. I think I can play the game however I want it to. Of course, doing YouTube, I'm always, like, I'm open to criticism, right? I'm not going to say like a target, but it's probably something that's close to it, you know, it's whatever. People don't, I'm not supposed to please to everyone. If people don't like me because I use the racing line, so be it, I don't care. I had someone complain that I had the name tags on top of the cars. I honestly had someone complain. I honestly had someone complain because I had the name tags on top of the cars. Dude, if I wanted a simulation, I would be playing iRacing, right? Which I actually want to do sometime. One day, I would like to... Like, I want to do so many stuff. I want to do so many stuff. Especially if I ever am able to do this, like, full-time, or at least... I don't know, like, maybe not have to work a full-time job, maybe just need to work a part-time job to help with the house expenses and have more time for YouTube. Like, if I ever get to that position, I want to do so much more stuff, you know? I like the game, I like F1 game, and it's sometimes frustrating and sometimes it's awesome, as every other game, but I would like to do so much more, man. R Factor, I mean, I don't know. I think I actually... Like, I never played any of the two, but I think I would actually enjoy more iRacing against as compared to R Factor. I mean, I would like to play them all. I would like to have them all and play them all, you know? So yeah. By the way, Mirko Brazzo, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I would like to play them all and have them all, because I don't care. Like, people start debates over which one is better and stuff, but that's, to me, it's just nonsense. Like, you bought your game, you think it's the best for you, it's the one you like the most, good for you. Like, people decide that they need to validate their options as superior to the other person's option, which is so weird to me. As a concept, like, you bought your game, you like it, for you it's the best compared to the others, you know, and yeah, then you go online into forums and stuff and start debates where you call the other people dumbasses because they didn't like the game you like or something along those lines. It's so dumb. Why do people waste their energy doing that? You know? Yeah, I mean, again, Assetto Corsa is probably a very interesting game. It's just I don't have the time to get good at it. You know? I think like for me to bring new games into the channel, I would like to bring them once I get good at them. You know? Like, I brought F1 to the channel because I think I'm quite decent at the game. If I was good at like League of Legends, I wouldn't have started an F1 channel, I would have started a League of Legends channel. You know, it's just... I like to at least be decent at the content I'm trying to show you guys. You know? So, at least if my commentary sucks, at least you guys have something to look at, and vice versa. So, yeah. I don't have the time to get good at those games. Because I'm sure F1 is very different to those games. Because those games are supposed to be simulations. And like F1 is arcade. Like it has some believable aspects. The handling of the cars, it's satisfying. You can pick it up and you are not going to entirely suck the first time you try it, but it takes practice and mastery to be the best at it, you know. So the game actually takes skill, but it's not a simulation. And I never played Assetto Corsa or Factor or those guys, but I would expect them to be more difficult, just because they probably simulate every aspect of driving much better, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. Should I just like get up the leagues or just practice and show them when I'm good at it? I would love, man, to get up there and do the oval indie races. Cause like you guys probably know the guy. You go watch Empty Box. Man, I watch him for years now. I love seeing him drive on those Indy cars on ovals. I really do enjoy those races. Oh my god. Oh really? I didn't know about that. But again, those games usually have so detailed like setup systems. I don't know how to set up a car in this game, let alone in one of those games. I had no idea how to set up the car in the first Project Cars. Like, what am I supposed to do, you know? Hey Quack, what's up, man? How are you doing? iRacing Endurance League? Man, I would feel pity for the team that would take me in. Like, I don't have a simulator history. I would be so fucking slow. Especially if I joined one like early on, you know. But I would love, man. I would love to one day be able to race with the likes of Empty Box, Jimmy Broadbent, Sneaky Team. I would love to one day like get in the same split. Is that the term? I would love, man, to do that one day. It's just that, yeah, it depends on how far I can go with this. Oh, it's fixed that. And yeah, you probably start with like the... You start with what? The barber, Is it the skip barber? I'm not sure, man, how the car is called. But you start with those like very low downforce, very basic cars. And then you go up and up and up, right? But, yeah. Then a bit higher up the road, you can go to the Star Madzes, and then to... I'm not sure about the order, but I would say like the Star Madzes, and then the Renault 3.5s and stuff like that. But yeah, I would actually like to go to iRacing and do like NASCAR and Indy stuff. Honestly. Because that's just because I don't have a game. I don't have a game. I don't have. Is there an indie game? There's not an official indie game. There's the NASCAR official game, but I don't know if I got the first one. It wasn't that great in my opinion. Is the second one better? I don't know. But I know there's an official NASCAR game. There's not an indie official game. I mean, Project Cars 2 has indie, but that's different, you know. But yeah, man, I would really enjoy one day making like the Daytona 24 hours, the Le Mans 24 hours, you know, those kinds of races. That would be nice as well. Yeah, I would like to one day like get proper good at a game like that. I don't know, maybe it's just stuff I have like in my head that's not true, but I don't know, I think those games are much more difficult than this game. You know, I never tried those games, but if they are so much better at simulating, I would say it's harder. You know, I don't think I could, like, I think I'm decent at this game. Would I be decent at driving an actual F1 car? I don't think so. I think I would beat it in the first corner. You know, like, I don't think any skills I have on this car are comparable to a real life thing. So yeah, that's the thing, you know. That's what I'm talking about. If I was good at something like iRacing, I believe I would be better prepared, but not on a game like this. I got lapped by who? Who lapped me? It was Vettel, right? Is he leading? Yeah, he's leading. Oh well, at least it's him. Oh yeah, it was Verstappen leading. Verstappen punctured from the lead. Wow. Just wow. Hey, but see, at least like when we have crap races like this, at least we can talk, because there's no expectations of me being competitive. We can talk about shit. It's probably not the most enjoyable stuff for you guys, but I don't know. It depends how much you enjoy having a conversation with me, despite the delay. Open world simulators easy? I don't know. That's the thing, like, I never tried, right? So yeah. Who's that? Oh, that's Bottas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like from the amount of people who ask me how I do it, I get the feeling that it's hard for a lot of people. I just suggest, like, if any of you guys are thinking about getting rid of assists, and you guys are planning on getting the 2018 game, as soon as you get the game, don't ever put assists on. Just start the game with them off, so you never get used to them. And then you don't get to have used to them, and then learn yourself to get out of those habits. You know, you just start fresh, and you just learn the game without assists. And it's going to be much easier. That's my advice, at least. You like prototype and GT cars? I like those as well. I like those as well. I don't know. I like open wheelers more. I like open wheelers more, but I just like all sorts of cars, honestly. Again, like, I'm not too much into motorbikes, but I love all sorts of cars. Van Dorn started outside of the top 10, he's up to P3. Wow. Is this like the third podium Van Dorn has got if he finishes in P3? Right, this is going to be at least his second podium. I think it might be his third podium. I think he has more podiums than Alonso this season. Well, there it goes. God damn it. Ericsson is in the top 5. Ericsson started behind me. Ericsson started in 17th. And is battling for P4. Hey Big Daddy, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I'm sorry, man, we are not in a contending spot, but I think it's a combination of me sucking at this track, me not being able to find a setup that I got comfortable with, and the AI being very quick. I do race with 110 AI, for you guys who don't know, so if I'm not like on top of my game, it's quite hard to have a decent result. So yeah. It's a bit sad that I went from winning Singapore to this, but I don't know, I just couldn't find a setup I was happy with. Oh, you are told actually, yeah, I recognized your profile pic. I just didn't know, like, if it was somebody else or... Turn into it. Oh, nice. Get in there. That's nice. Well, I'm not going to do 2 laps. I am going to complete only 55 laps because I've been lapped already, so yeah. For me, it's only 1 lap to go. But yeah, guys, I apologize for the disappointing race, but I don't know, man. You guys saw me. I tried so many stuff. I just don't know what to do to get this car running well at this track. Yeah, I know, Speed Killer. I just never changed it. I haven't come up with something nice to put in the description about that. You know, like those texts I like to make? I haven't come up with something nice. Well, Ricciardo is at the end of that train, so... Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sergio. I apologize. I know, I suck. Here comes Danny Rick. First and third in the championship, battling for 14th place. Because that's where we truly belong. He's getting better exits out of the corners on mediums. Wow, how the fuck is he doing that? Oh my god, am I actually decently quick through the middle sector? Wow. But yeah, this is going to be the last lap for me as Sebastian Vettel crosses over the line to take the win of this Malaysian Grand Prix. As it is going to be... Who was going to be in second? I don't remember who's going to get second. Oh, here comes Ricciardo. But it's going to be Van Dorn in P3, Leclerc in P4, and Grosjean in P5. As Ricciardo locks up, so thank you very much. Yep, that was the last lap for me, because I was lapped. So yeah, P14 it is. Just a disappointing race, but Jeff didn't even tell me anything after this race. It was so bad. He just quit the job. He just quit the job altogether midway through the race.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
Yep, I'm gonna get fired. Do you imagine?
I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bumped
Hey,
up.
Freitas, boa noite, meu.
So here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Yep, there you have it. Oh yeah, it was Bottas P2, I forgot about him. But hey, at least none of them is contending for the championship. So I don't give a fuck about those three, to be honest.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to go for Marcus Ericsson. He's clearly got a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, and he's matured a lot over the past few seasons, which served him well today.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
There you have it. Ferrari and Mercedes only got one of their cars finishing on the points. Vettel got 7 more points than Bottas, so we pulled off by 7 points. Red Bull didn't score any points today. Both of their drivers were in the top 5, and both of them got punctures 10 laps apart from each other. So yeah, that's how it goes, I suppose, unfortunately for them. So yeah, let's advance, let's go back to the motorhome, let's just get this race behind us, because next up, what's it going to be? USA? Is it USA? I believe it is. I believe it is USA, then Mexico, then Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. I believe that's it. Ferrari's here will be like, Nani, yeah, right? I mean, he can fire me if you want. I'm still going to get a world championship. Just mathematically. I believe I can still get it. Yep, we failed both targets. We got our ass kicked today, which is unfortunate, but yeah. Let's go to the laptop. And can I upgrade the car in some area? Let's take a look at it. Can I can't get that drag. I can't get those major upgrades. I think I'll just get a minor power unit upgrade. Like, yeah. Just get the car going quicker down the straights. Oh yeah, we have Japan. I forgot about Japan. I completely forgot about Japan. So yeah, let's travel to it. Let's go to Suzuka. I actually enjoy this track, but historically, I've never won at Suzuka. I don't remember if I ever won at Suzuka or not. I've had good races here, and I've had... I either get a decent race, or I get a disastrous race at Suzuka. It depends on how well I can set up the car, how well I can get comfortable with it. Because yeah, it's either a great race, or a disastrous race. Hey M5s, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Yep, we got almost an almost 5 brake horsepower upgrade to the car, which is nice. And yeah, again, we are still the best team. Only Renault brought upgrades for this Grand Prix, so yeah, that they only themselves and ourselves brought upgrades. But yeah, let's see how that goes tomorrow, as this is it for the Malaysian Grand Prix. I hope you guys enjoyed it, despite in terms of results it being a disappointing race, no doubt. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed it, give your like button. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.